Rise, ye ashen tarnished chosen undead, and welcome fans, new and loyal, to your next third installment of the Demon Souls Platinum Easy to Follow guide. So, in the last video we completed a bit of World 3, a bit of World 2, so that we could get ourselves the equipment we needed, our longbow to +5, our silver bracelets, ready to start taking on these bosses one at a time. And to do that, we're going to go back to World 4, Island's Edge. The next thing that we're doing is getting ready to get a level farm set up, because one thing in Demon Souls that is achieved very well is a very nice, easy, quick soul farming method. Do you mind? Can you just... Right, thank you. So, starting off the same way, I've got a nice shortcut trick to show you, which experienced players might... I don't know how common knowledge this is or isn't. So experienced players might be looking and going, well, no, that everyone knows that. But if you don't know, you don't know. And I like this shortcut because it cuts a chunk of the game, including at least one red-eye skeleton knight, and removing them from the picture. So again, once you can lock on stop, we're using the thief ring so that we don't have to deal with more than one skeleton at a time. Run past the archers. Remember, shield up due to this trap here. Stick to the right and you might avoid them, but the shield's up just in case you do get clipped by any of those bolts. Up over to here. Don't worry about finishing them off, and what we're going to do here is we're going to roll from here onto that wall. Might take a few attempts, but walk and roll. Nope. Up we go. Oh, that was so close. It's just getting the angle right. There we go. And over we go. Ring number 8 of 30, the Regenerator's Ring. Two-hand, and rush, and if you can, you want to try and take out this crystal lizard. You might get hit by a couple of those flying nasties. Not a problem, we can heal up. Don't go, well, you can't actually go through the fog because we're on the wrong side of it. But while I'm here, I'm just going to send all this to storage. Come up. Grab. Thank you very much. Drop onto this plank. Cross. Ring number 9, the Graverobber's ring. Come back under here. Let's send that to storage. We don't need the Graverobbers. Regenerator's a nice one to keep, and we will use that. We will also get another one. Heal up. While we're here, make sure you've got a bow equipped. Make sure arrows are on normal. Ready? Keep your shield up. There is another trap. Just run. Get to the side, and there you go. And with Red Eye Knights. Now, optional, you can just charge to the boss fog, or you can try and take out this guy for some extra souls. Up to you. Grab the grass, take off your smallest so that you've just got the half and late grasses. Make sure your shield's up. Oh, come on. Why are you not doing your... There it is. Once he does that attack, that's backstab. As you can see, he is a royal pain in terms of his health. So I'm going to leave him up there and go into the book. Now, key thing here, the Adjudicator, do not go to the floor. We are going to defeat him just by shooting the golden bird. So what you're going to do, get away, take a couple of shots, hit the bird, unlock, run up the stairs, come around, take a shot, unequip, run, and rinse and repeat. Couple of shots, let him move, up the stairs, over we go. While he's turning around, one shot on this side, run over. And this is for a bonus trophy. So a number of bosses in this game have a quirk in terms of defeating them. Oh. The quirk here is if you fight him on the floor, you attack the body collapses, and that's what then drops the bird so you can attack it with melee. However, a trophy of One Shall Stand will now appear along with your Adjudicator's trophy because we defeated him without dropping him. So there is trophy number 2, the Adjudicator's trophy, and trophy number 3, One Shall Stand. Grab a Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, drop here, grab a Warrior Soul, touch the Archstone to get your Swollen Demon Soul, and immediately send it to storage. Pop the storied Warrior Soul, and head back to the Nexus. Find the Maiden in Black. So for me she's here, for you she could be down there, down there, down there.
Then touch
Seek Soul Power. Strength +1, Vitality +2. So Vitality should go up by 2 to 22, Strength +1 to 25.
So the world might be mended. Art thou fit? May thy
Head over to 2-1 first. Come over here and walk off the edge. So that is now 2 deaths in World 2, which means the tendency of World 2 will go to -2. So if you notice, it is currently white. If I reload the smithing rounds, it is now dark. Make sure to retrieve your souls wherever they are. So for me it's on the stairs. It could be anywhere on the route to where you jumped. Come up. Let's double check if we can. Well, first of all, let's repair. And do a check to see, so here, can you upgrade your Crescent Falchion? You should be able to. because we picked up those moonshades from that crystal lizard before the Adjudicator. So upgrade your Crescent Falchion to +2, and if it's not already at +5, upgrade your longbow to +5 if you can. But again, +4 is still acceptable. You're just doing a little bit less damage. The key one here is the Crescent Falchion to +2 to represent more damage along our journey until we get our main weapon of the build. Back to the Nexus. And upwards into World 3-1. And now time for our next boss. So it is a bit of a jump around out and right. There is not an incentive to go, right, kill the boss of 1-1, kill the boss of 1-2, do 2-2-2. This definitely, in my opinion, is the way we want to go about this. Because what we are doing is prepping for our ability to level farm, at which point our build is then lovely along the way. Wait for the Mind Flayer, and then rush. Try and get a backstab, if not, two-handed wailing with a +2 Crescent Falchion is enough to get a stun lock on him before he gets a stun lock on us. Key thing is, as I mentioned in the previous video when we came here, so long as you get the jump on the Mind Flayers, everything's fine. If they are facing you, not fine. Facing you, they will likely win. If you're attacking from behind, you will likely win. Keep coming down the end, down the steps, down the middle, across, down. Don't pick up the item, that is a crossbow, and the last thing we need is a crossbow. They have never been good in any Souls game in my opinion. The Avalyn in the first one wasn't too bad, I guess, but yeah. Behind this pillar, and you can see this big mass enemy here. We are just going to snipe it with arrows. The Thief Ring's doing its job, so it's not even bothering to attack. If it does attack with its ranged, it's going to hit the concrete, not us. There we go. That as an enemy does respawn, worth noting. Don't go that way. Crystal Lizard, try to get to the left side of it. And this is where you want to be, where you can attack in this Aklo. There we go. And the reason for that is keep going, and there is a drop. Well, there was a little way off, but yeah, there you go, there was a drop. Moonlight Stone. That is for faith builds, so that's not the one that we were wanting, but hey hey. Open up. Unknown Warrior Soul. In fact, I should have known that wasn't the Crystal Lizard we want. Walk through here for a little cutscene. You're going to see the Ballista. Very intimidating thing. And we need to get a trophy here. This may take you a few attempts, and if it does, I do not fault you in any way, shape or form. We need to reach the end of this by dodging the Ballista. So I'm going to take my headphones slightly off so I can hear the TV better. Because what you're waiting for, you can hear that little click, roll, roll. So walk, don't run. You're going to dodge 2 sets and then you're going to sprint. Okay. Oh no. Oh, I knew it. I have done 3 prep tests leading up to me recording this, and they all went smoothly on the roll. So of course I record it, and I die in humiliating fashion. Oh well, it's fine. But yeah, if you get hit, you're dead. That's if the first one hits you. Oh no 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 no! I'm gonna lose my souls. No 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 no! Don't die. Okay. That's why our VIT was increased. Okay, roll, rolly, Drew, roll. Your life literally depends on it. I got carried away. Okay, there you go. I didn't wait for him to start moving. Bad Drew. You do not get to pick that up. You don't deserve it. Oh, the other one's so far away. Rawr. Sorry, viewers, but it happens. It is part of Souls gaming. Come on. Don't worry. Yes, I've killed an extra 2 mind flayers, so yes, I have an extra 943 souls that you will not have if you did not die to the Ballista on your first attempt. But my guide is written to cater for such things, and we're about to do a soul farm, so me having extra souls doesn't matter because we are going to literally farm enemies to gain the next, I think 16 levels, and those 16 levels will take something like 10 minutes, so me having a few extra souls here does not matter. I'm not going to use them in any way that you will not have access to. So when running from this enemy, just be mindful of that. So make sure you're serpentining. Okay, right. Right, heads off the ears completely. There it is. Run. Worst case there is you only get hit by the last one if you sprint after the second set of rods. And there you go, that is the time for rolling trophy / achievement number 4, for reaching here by rolling and not doing the long way round. In New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus, we will take the long way round because, as you've seen there, I've done this quite a few times and it's still not guaranteed in my opinion. Come back, grab the Warrior Soul. Ring number 10, the Clever Rats Ring. So Clever Rats is the red tier stone ring of this game. If your HP is 30% or lower, raises your attack power by 20%, I believe. Might even be 30, I'm not sure. We're not doing a red rat ring because that means trying to no-hit deal with bosses, and that is not an easy to follow guide. Grab the souls, grab the stone, and the key here is the key that goes the long way round. How we avoid this. Let's top up our health. You don't have to worry about this getting opened back up, that does not happen. So you can now safely come up and down here as much or as little as needed. To the left. So this is where you come from if you go the long way round, which we will do in New Game Plus. Up the stairs. And all the way along. for not only a soul item, but the Imperial armor set, which is going to see us through the rest of the game. It is really good lightweight armor. We are lightweight armoring through, so one of the things that Demon Souls does with armor, I can actually show you with the fluted helm, its weight slows stamina regeneration. The helmet that we had on at the beginning greatly reduced stamina regeneration. So Silver Catalyst, we don't need that, but the Imperial set, oh I actually thought there was a soul item here, but no. So Silver Catalyst, that can go to storage. And then we are going to equip Imperial Hood. Oh no, didn't want to take them off. Keep Old Ragged on for now, but just the key thing is to make sure, no, magic damage doesn't do anything yet. Make sure to put the hood on, send the fluted helm away, keep the Old Ragged robes and boots on for now, but they weigh more, so we will be swapping later on when we need to reduce our weight, because the weapon we will be using is heavier than the weapon we have now. And the shield we'll be using is heavier than the shield we have now. In fact, let's up our shield game. Let's equip the Purple Flame Shield. Key thing here is it has a greater stability, so it can absorb more damage before you get stun locked out from a hit. The main reason we have this shield though is for one specific boss. We are going to go here, but first we are going to deal with a Phantom Invader. So once you get to around here where this corpse is, if he shoots, 2 free hits with 2 hands, and then immediately get your shield back. The bane of crossbow users is having to reload the crossbow. If they're running, 2 hits, crossbow, wait for the shoot, run up, 2 hits, and then roll back. Running towards, 2 hits, oh! As you see, that bleed damage is ticking along nicely. This NPC does not heal. Running towards, 2 hits. You don't want to do more than that because they will parry you, and then that will probably one-shot you, to be fair, because it's a crit hit from a dagger. Am I going to let you die to bleed, or are you going to die to this? You're going to die to this. There you go. Stone and the Black Eye Stone. And now we can go back down and through this archway on this side. And more stairs. Up we go. This one we're doing for 2 both critical things. The first one is there is a spellcaster in here who revives the boss. So if you do not kill this person, you kill the boss and then the boss gets brought back to life. So, funnily enough, we have to do this. The other thing here is a cell key to free Sage FREAKE. Not only does that give us a trophy, however, you need to unlock the Sage, as trading boss souls with him gives us spells. So, there's the Sorcerer that would keep respawning the boss. there is the special key that will free FREAKE for a trophy. And I love the name of the trophy because it's a dash of sage. So we do have some backtracking to do, I'm afraid. But the plus side is we've killed all the enemies, so it's a nice and easy backtrack. I've run past the drop. There it is. So from here, you can see there's an item there. And we want this, because this is Widow's Lotus. This is Widow... yes, counteracts Plague. Drop down. We kill the Phantom first. There is a chance, and it's happened to me, you drop down, the Phantom spawns and shoots you with a crossbow, and you die. Funnily enough, that's not a good thing. So we kill the Phantom first, is why we come up here, kill the Phantom, and then go back. But yes, Widow's Lotus heals Plague. There is one point after a boss fight in World 5 where you go into a Plague pit, and just in case needed, there's not that many, without buying them, there's not that many chances of getting Widow's Lotus other than that drop there. So I left this guy alive, so that's just something that I'm going to dodge around. If you were better than me and you did the rolling the first time, then that will be dead and you have less dodging to do. Up we go. Reminder. Oh no, not this one. Reminder item. So no, keep going. Up here. No item. Yes, this is the one. Shoot this down for Noble's Lotus. More help in the Poison Swamp. And use the special key. Talk to FREAKE.
My name? I have been. I owe you.
And there is trophy number 5, a dash of sage.
I have been. But I can still.
And there you go. He'll go back to the Nexus. We're going to store Jerry's stiletto. Making sure everything else is gravy. Yep, we're all good. Lovely. Onward to the boss. Back down we go. So, the Fool's Idol boss. This is another boss that has an optional, well not optional, but has an additional trophy for defeating it in a specific way. So what will happen is after the beginning, after we start attacking her, she will then disappear. She will then spawn along with a number of duplicates of her. The additional trophy is for defeating her without damaging any of her doppelgangers. Now thankfully, there is a nice easy way of telling this, which is when you lock on, if it has a health bar above it, it is a doppelganger. If it does not, it is the main boss. So we have to defeat her without damaging any of her clones, her doppelgangers. So cutscene, enter, cutscene. Now, first thing we're going to do is clear the dregs out of the congregation. And thankfully, she's just going to sit back and watch this. Second thing we're going to do, we're going to clear all of these chairs out, because what these are things that can get in the way of us damaging her. Really? Oh, okay, fine, you know what? That's what you get. There's me catering for you walking faster. I swear in New Game Plus they move around faster. Right. Make sure you deal with them, because again, their job is to get in your way. So, since the boss is very kind and doesn't start until we get close to her, we are going to take full advantage and bop anything that gets in the way. Including these chairs here. Grab the warrior soul here. And this table and chair here. Now, two-hand. There we go. Right, from now on, bow. Get to the side here. That has a health bar, do not hit. That has a health bar, do not hit. Ow. You do not have a health bar, you get attacked. You should be able to get 4 arrows. Don't waste the 5th, because she'll do that. Right. No health bar, attack. Once you hit her once, her clones will stop attacking and will disappear. No, oh, okay, I was incredibly lucky. Okay, I'm glad that there's another wave because... Okay, health bar, that's more like it. I was like, there's no health bar, no health bar. Bonk. And there you go. So that is trophy number 6, Falls Idle, followed by trophy number 7, Not Fooled. Grab any remaining items. Where? Now, you don't need it. It's not part of the build, but there's an item here. If you want this item, you go round the back edge like this, and then you grab it. The baby's nail, which can go straight to storage. We don't need it. But just in case you want it, that's how to get it, because once you get to the altar, you get the cutscene, the demons come down, they fly you up, and then you can go up these stairs, and there is the Archstone. Touch it for the Dull Demon Soul, immediately store that, and back to the Nexus. Prepare. Spend your non-boss souls. Boss souls should already have been stored so that you can't spend them.
Then touch the soul of the mind.
Level up.
Life's ether.
You should be able to get 3 levels
Soul of the lost,
into strength to
drawn
get
from its
it
vessel.
to 28.
Let strength
And in
be
theory,
granted
you should be
so the
just
will
shy of
might
another
be
level.
mended,
Either way, don't worry.
so the
28
world might be mended.
plus 3 levels is guaranteed. And that's where those 900 souls that I've got from dying come in. That's why I can, but we're not going to.
Art
We're going
made
to
thy
stick to
strength.
the guaranteed what you'll have if you have played better than I have. You will have slightly less souls than me right now. Back to World 2. And one more death here in body form is going to put this into pure black tendency. And the way that we can test this, nice empty space in the distance if you look at the bottom of the cliffs where the wheel is. Run. Die. Find your souls, retrieve them. Now, here you go. So we haven't reset the world yet, so the tendency won't change. If I now reset Smithing Grounds, you will see Primal Demon in the distance. We are in pure black Tendancy. Back to the Nexus. How are we doing on time? Ah, okay, we're still good. World 3, Part 2, Upper Latria, where we just left off. Make sure you have some arrows to make this section easier for you. Get your bow. Four arrows should do the job. When they die, these always drop unknown warriors' souls. You'll notice the big heart. We'll deal with that in a moment. Two hand. Shield. Two hand. Come on. One. Wow, he turned invisible. And he fell. No item for me. We're going to go left and up the steps. What we're going to be doing is there are two great chains that are holding this heart up. Our job is to cut them down. Two reasons. The first one is it blocks the path to the boss, however that's for later on. More pressing than that is it leads to the Ring of Avarice, which gives us more souls on killing an enemy. Snipe him once, that will drop him down, and then I would suggest just snipe him for 3 more times. Crossbow wielder here, I suggest just charge him with your sword and shield. If he goes into the sky, use your bow. There we go. That is a Flamberge sword. You do not need it. It looks cool, but sadly, I don't think it's worth it. 4 arrows on this to the side. Yeah, get the item from you. Enemy drops down. Swing, shield. Swing. There we go. Carefully walk around for the age spice. If you're not comfortable, don't do it. It's only 3 age spices. We're not a mage, they're not as huge. Keep your shield up when you come this way, as one of those gargoyles is coming up. There he is. If he decides to glitch like this. Just the main thing is just don't be silly, make sure you're fighting with your back to the wall, don't get too close to the edge, falling off the edge will kill you. Careful here, once the lift comes down, run across, smack these pots and grab a stone of ephemeral eyes, and then let it come back down. Up we go. Another gargoyle. This one tends to be weird in behaviour. It can go low, it can go high, it can reach the platform. Bow is more than often the best option. If it does land, then use your sword. Come up here, and 2 hits with 2 hands kills each of the 4 shamans. Once you kill them, it will do a nice cutscene of the chain going kablooey. Grab this. If you didn't kill that second gargoyle, it will still be able to reach you up here, so just be careful. Grab the fresh spice. Back down. Keep your eye, make sure you drop from this corner here so that you land on solid ground. Take off your bow. Press right on the D-pad so that you are just bare fist. Keep walking up and you'll climb up that ledge there. Grab the archstone, and you need to let Yurich out. Now, if left alive, he will kill off your NPCs in the Nexus. That's obviously bad. However, we have to free him because doing so will trigger an event later on. So what we're going to do here, we do not want to kill him ourselves. If you do, in Tendancy, there's not just world, there is character tendency. Now when you kill a non-Red Phantom NPC, so Yurich is alive, Red Phantoms are not alive, if you kill an alive NPC, your character tendency will drop 2 to 3 points. That puts you on black tendency eventually when you get to -3. Equally, when you defeat a Red Phantom, it will go up anywhere between 1 and 3 points. Now, we want to kill him, but we don't want to lose tendency points. So what we're going to do is take advantage of, if you press up and attack at the same time, you do this headbutt, as long as you've got no weapon equipped. That does so little damage it does not count as an attack. We are going to headbutt him off of the edge. So open the cell, he'll walk through you, and he's just going to walk in a circle around here. Do not hit him from behind, it will backstab. So what you need to do is, and he's going to keep trying to dance around you if you get in his way, try and get him as close to the edge, and then just keep on headbutting him. It may take you a few minutes, but you've just got to do it. There's the souls for it. Exit. Reload. Offline. And there is the Gloom armor set, which we're going to send to the storage. Put the bow back on, and now we're going to take the lift that he was in. So just stand in it for a second and the door will close. But yeah, cannot kill him in combat. Well, if you kill him in combat, it makes it slightly harder to get our character tendency to pure white, and we need to do that because that gets us a ring. We then start killing off NPCs to get ourselves to pure black tendency, as that then spawns a new NPC who will then lead us towards our, one of our final rings. Up we come. 3 hits and the tail falls off these guys. 2 more hits and they die. Ow! So, once the tail comes off, they do a scream, which gives you a nice window to let your stamina recover. I'm going the wrong way. up here. Come across for a stone. Keep going. Grab soul item. Back to 2 hands. Little weird face thing. I'm going to recommend use of the bow. Get high enough that you can actually hit it with your bow. Stop it. They drop mercury stone shards. Pick them up, but just send them to storage. One more weird face thing here. Shonk, shonk, shonk. Let my stamina recover while it does its little scream. And then 2 more shonks. Grab warrior soul and some chonky grass. Dark moon grass. Dark moon grass not only fully heals you, but also your status ailments. However, each one is 2 in weight. So for now, they both go to storage as they are too heavy. As we up our endurance, we are also going to be upping both our equipment and our carry capacities. The only time I use the lowest is when it's just that sliver of health. We do want to be at full health here, as not only is it a Mind Flayer coming up, but it is a red Phantom Mind Flayer. Even though we're not in Pure Black Tendency spawns these red Phantom enemies in new locations. However, there are a few of them that are just here for giggles. So if you see him arc his head back like this, he is going to do a spell like that, and you need to make sure that you are ready to roll away, as he does so much damage. And that is why we use the bow at range with the thief ring to help that fight significantly. One of the harder enemies in the game, in my opinion. 3, 1, 2. But yeah, again, thief ring making our life so much easier in this game. 1, 1, 1, 1. Using the bow to lure the big one away from that crystal lizard. And as you can see, even though we've attacked, because of the thief ring, that puts a stop to it. Right, we're now going to use the bow on the crystal lizard. And as you can see there, 3 arrows is enough to kill it, and more importantly, when you hit it with an arrow on the flesh, it flips over. Purely because I can't remember if it's moon or mercury that it drops. Moon. So, okay, not the one that we need, but it's fine. Grab some aged spice. Okay, so once you get past here, immediate to the right is a flying crossbow gargoyle. So we are going to get our bow and keep spamming arrows until it's gone. And then there is a normal sword gargoyle. Oh, no. Okay, that was a waste of a couple of arrows. Not sure what he's doing. Where are you going? Right. Are you gonna actually do normal behavior now? Right then. Once you get here, go left, as left has a soul item. Both paths lead round to the left, but the left is the only one that gives you an item. Get in the left. It's going to come up to the right again. Yep, seems about right. Gargoyle behaviour, never predictable. Same as before, bots of 4 shamans, and that's going to knock the next chain down. This time, the big heart is going to do a full kaplunk down. Where is he? So that other gargoyle is still about. There he is. Such a weirdo. Can you not just behave normally, please? Just be careful when locking on to these gargoyles, because the game can quite easily decide to take you off the edge. There we go. Drop down, very carefully, shimmy towards this to grab the hero item, run, and here we are. That's the archstone where we started at this level. We're back at the start, however we are not quite done yet. Use a mini grass just to top up my health. And let's keep going. This guy is now here because we dropped the heart. 3, 1, 2. This time we're going to go right. So the path to the boss is up to the left. However, we are not in the best state to fight that boss. You probably can kill it like this. You've got enough health that you can take 1 hit from it. But it's going to take a long time, and it is 2 bosses. It is a duo boss fight. Oh, are you too big to fit through? Careful when you walk up to the edge here. Inventory nice. Right, don't run down these because there are multiple enemies. We're going to try and lure them away from each other, so... Okay, I was going to say, you're not going? I did just blatantly shoot you. I know I've got thief ring, but at this rate you should. And then here's the other one, which is, of course, another gargoyle. So let's see what this one does. You just... What on earth are you doing? Just the thief ring in particular just breaks their AI, but that suggests that it's remotely good to start with. Come here to the right. Pop him. Pop pots. Grab soul. Come on. Range battle this gargoyle. your bow is better than his crossbow, because crossbows are rubbish. Black bolts, we will send those to storage. Moonlight stone shard, and I think this is the chunk. Come across, and we are nearly done, ready for a level farm after this. So, but we have to come here. For the gold mask, we need that. We're going to trade that with the crow. And there it is, ring number 11, the Ring of Avarice. Covered as Silver Serpent ring in the other Souls games, just so you know. Bopping our way through. Grabbing some stone and soul items. And then, once you're back here, use an archstone shard to return to the Nexus. We've got what we needed, a lot of souls, the Ring of Avarice, and the gold mask. Pop all your soul items. Come over
I can forge weapons for
to Baldwin, repair, purchase another 100 arrows. Yes, we will be buying light arrows, but we need normal ones.
you. You
to
come
begin
back
with.
alive.
And then find, where is she? Oh, she's up there for me, okay. Find your lady.
Then touch soul of the mind, key to life's
Right.
ether.
Strength plus 2 to 30,
Soul of the lost
vitality plus
withdrawn
2
from its
to
vessel.
24.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. Art thou finished? May thy strength.
And there we go. Ready we are for soul farming to get ourselves up 15 more levels, but it's going to take us not long at all, because in less than 30 seconds you get anywhere between 4.5 and 6,000 souls. So we're going to quickly gain 15 levels at the beginning of the next video, and then onward into World 1, 2 to do some more work with Ostrava, who I think I called Oscar in the first video, and to fight the Tower Knight boss for a couple more trophies. But congratulations on getting this far. You've done a lot of your build prep already. Hopefully you found this easy to follow, informative and enjoyable. Please do offer any thoughts, suggestions or feedback in the comments. I would love for you to like and subscribe if you have not liked and you have not subscribed and you found this useful to you in any way. You're amazing. Thank you all so much. I can't wait to see you in the next video. So until then, bye for now.